Tengo un amorcito que siempre me habla bonito, pero ya no puedo verla este mes. Es que está muy lejos, se fue para el otro lado y no tengo para irme de una vez. No sé el domicilio ni el nombre del estado y se me hace muy difícil en inglés.
Hello everyone, we are Charlie and Larry and we are going to show you around Isla Holbox today.
And I'm super excited because this is a beautiful island and I'm so excited to explore this island and show you guys what we are about to see.
Isla Holbox is supposed to be one of the most beautiful islands in the Riviera Maya, so let's see what it's all about.
Let's go. We are on our way to the beautiful island of Isla Holbox. Is that how you pronounce it?
Yeah, Holbox. We are on the ferry right now, which we took from the Chiquila port, and there's two different ferries that you can take, either the Holbox Express or the Nueve Hermanos, and we took the Nueve Hermanos this time. We paid $5.50 for a round trip. Our journey begins.
We will see you on the island.
Tengo un amorcito que siempre me habla bonito, pero ya no puedo verla este mes. Es que está muy lejos, se fue para el otro lado y no tengo para irme de una vez. No sé el domicilio ni el nombre del estado y se me hace muy difícil en inglés.
Okay, so we just arrived to the port and now we're trying to get a taxi. Apparently you have to get into one of these taxi buggies, which I actually never seen in my life. Roads over here are horrible. Like, there's no real paved roads and it just rained, so everything is completely flooded. You can't really walk over here either. And we have suitcases, so we kind of really need one of these things. So Charlie's working her magic and her Spanish skills to help us get around. I thought Tulum was bad,
Yeah,
but
I was just about to say that.
I take that all the way back. I take that all the way back.
Yeah.
Oh, scheiße. All right, we just checked into our Airbnb. It's a nice little hut. It's about maybe 1 to 2 minute walk from the beach. So we chose this with keeping in mind of going to the beach. So it has actually 2 beds, which is pretty cool. We have a TV, we have a fridge with a freezer, some coffee supplies and whatnot. Some dishes in case we want to do some cooking. It's really good for the price. And for the bathroom.
There's no way to make a bathroom look nice on camera. The part that I am excited about is actually out here. We get to work outside in the shade.
I cannot wait to explore the beach. So, I think look at it.
Mika, you happy here?
Yeah, so this is the street that leads to our Airbnb. Renting golf carts right now at this moment is definitely not possible. I don't see any golf carts, so the only mode of transportation is either walking or taking these taxis. So these taxi guys are definitely making a lot of money with these really bad roads at the moment.
Yeah, because even with a bike, you wouldn't really be able to go through this mud.
No, it's impossible. I did see one person riding their bike, but
they struggled.
Yeah. Now we are on our way to a cafe to get some work done. I'm excited to get some work done. So right now, because the streets are so flooded, it requires that we walk through hotels and other people's properties to get to our destination, which is honestly, feels kind of weird for me, honestly. But the streets here are flooded. It was a hurricane maybe like now a week ago, maybe almost 2 weeks ago, but the water is still here. There's no proper sewage, it looks like, over here. No real storm drains or anything like that. We're gonna keep exploring and hope we get to see the beauty of this island. These are golf carts, babe. This is a golf cart. That is what you really need over here. But they're not renting these golf carts out right now. Definitely not, because if they were, they'd probably get flooded and it would not be a good idea. Honestly, looking at most of the golf carts right now that I do see parked, most of them have flat tires or their tires are sunken into the sand. So we just made it to our destination and we are at Mr. Happy's. They do breakfast, brunch, and dinner. So we're gonna have some breakfast and we're also gonna work from here. They do breakfast up until 2:30 p.m. and they have internet, Wi-Fi by Starlink. So I'm really happy about that. Honestly, I didn't know how important internet is until we started traveling and staying in different places. So they have Starlink. You got omelet with the cheese, which comes with sourdough, 3 pancake combo with bacon, scrambled eggs, 2 eggs.
I love that there's avocado here. All right, so we just dropped off our bags and all of our stuff at the Airbnb, and now we're heading to Punta Coco, which is a very beautiful beach. We are walking along the beach and just like, actually this beach over here on this side toward Punta Coco is much nicer right now.
Yeah, definitely. And actually it feels like more beach space, so more sand towards the shore.
True.
Yeah, so this is how we have to get to some of the destinations. It's probably flooding from like, now what, 2 weeks ago maybe? I think it was here maybe 2 weeks ago.
Almost 1.5, yeah.
Yeah.
And honestly, like if you're coming here with small kids or dogs, I would think twice to come here during rainy season.
Yeah,
so,
because
it's very difficult to maneuver, to like, you know, walk on the sides, and honestly I'm very concerned about health hazards in that standing water.
Yeah.
All right, so we have to go back a street and then try and get around because we couldn't go past that street. Mm-hmm. I mean, it literally looks like a lake.
No, yeah, this definitely looks like a lake.
If we want to make it to Punta Coco today, I think we have to take a taxi.
Yeah, we definitely have to take a taxi. It's not possible for us to walk in. I'm not really trying to stick my feet into this water because I don't know what's really in here. I'm bougie. I care about my health, honestly. Yeah. I mean, I'm not saying that there's definitely something in here, but I'm concerned, that's all. Yeah, now we have to find a taxi over here. I hear something. There's a taxi. Taxi! 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 Taxi!
He just transformed into like a submarine.
Yeah, yeah, it definitely. And you seen that, right? You see how deep it just went. This part is definitely deeper out here. Yeah. When we came in yesterday, like it came into the taxi, but I mean now it looks like they're like almost submarine style. All right, we have to find a taxi.
Okay, so we took a quick look back to the beach and to see if we can maybe just cut through, and so far we can, so let's hope it stays that way. We found a nice place to lay down now at Punta Coco. We finally made it. And this place is absolutely beautiful. Like, it's so amazing. Like, you can totally just come here for an entire day and just relax and swim, and it's so calm, it's so chill. There's not a lot of people here right now. I'm sure that depends on the time of the year and time of day that you come here, but it's absolutely stunning. It's beautiful. And you have a really nice view of the sunset, which we're gonna watch now as well. So yeah, definitely must check Punta Coco out. Just came out of the water. The water is absolutely amazing. really nice. Like, I wish I could come back here for just a whole day because it's just so idyllic. And I mean, there seems to be some restaurants here. I guess technically you could just come here the whole day. There's no like minimum spend or none of that. So no entry fee and you're directly by the beach. But yeah, check this place out and I can't wait for the sunset.
Ay, señorita, porque me deja. Bueno, mira, señora, ay, señorita, nadie sabía lo que iba.
Okay, so we found this really amazing, cute restaurant over here, which is also like a beach club. It's super nice. They have like lounges directly by the beach. Yeah, all the things that you might need on a nice beach day. And we're gonna have dinner now and watch the sunset. I ordered pollo a la plancha, which is grilled chicken, and it comes with mashed potato, which I love. I love mashed potatoes. I haven't had mashed potatoes anywhere in Mexico, so I'm very excited about that. And veggies, which, as you know, I'm also very excited about. Let's try this.
Tenga que sentirse ahora mismo como yo atrapado en la oscuridad.
Good. All right, the chicken. So good.
And I got the fish tacos. It's really interesting. Every time I order the fish tacos, every place kind of makes it different. It's almost like ordering a pad thai. It's always different. It's never the same. This one has the onions, flakes. It's like onion, crispy onion, and avocado, and some lettuce.
Is that good? Mm-hmm. Wow. What makes it that good?
I eat all day. Definitely would come here and spend the day here.
Yeah.
It's like really chill. It's at the very end of the island. Very few people, and it's really nice. The beach is actually quite clean as well. Like it's not so much sargassum there, like on other parts of the island.
So we just were walking home on the beach and just saw this beautiful restaurant, beach bar. We looked so nice and comfy. So we just decided to grab a drink. Yeah, Larry got his beer and I got a cacao of the gods.
Sounds nice.
Cheers. Ooh. Good. Cacao is really spicy, actually. It's really good.
Buenos dias, good morning, and guten Morgen.
We are on our way to get some breakfast. It rained a little bit this morning, but now it's nice and clear. All right, so let's get breakfast.
Let's go.
I'm hungry.
Let's do it.
So one thing that is super popular over here in Isla Holbox is, I'm gonna mispronounce the word, but bioluminescence. How do you say it? Bioluminescence. Bioluminescence.
I think it's bioluminescent.
Oh, it's actually like some type of organism in the water that when it comes in contact with oxygen, it lights up. So you probably heard of it already. You can only do that when it is not full moon. So we are not able to do this on our trip because it is full moon. But yeah, maybe you can plan your trip in a way where you come here when it is not full moon, or whenever you're here, just check the moon calendar and see if you can do it.
I would definitely recommend that. I mean, honestly, it's a beautiful, beautiful island. I would say if you come here during the rainy season, definitely make sure you stay on the beach.
Oh,
That is probably the best place to stay, kind of really directly on the beach. We're 100 meters away from the beach, but still, as you can see, that was quite a task to get actually on the beach, even 100 meters away. So I would definitely recommend staying on the beach, and if you have more time to spend on this island, give yourself some extra time because there are some nice days. We've had some nice moments already. but I think I would give yourself a little time.
Let's find a breakfast restaurant by the beach.
A gozar, mi gente. ¡Ay, qué rico!
All right, so we found a very nice and chill restaurant right by the beach, Playa de Nania, and I ordered some grilled fish, and Larry ordered a burrito.
Yeah, a veal burrito.
Yeah, so excited for that. Thank you.
You always have to have your pinky out when you drink tea, no? I mean, honestly, all my fingers don't really fit on this cup. It's really good.
It's fried?
Yeah, so that was really delicious, and that was breakfast/lunch because we were a little bit late for breakfast, but that was really good.
Yeah.
That burrito was really good.
Yeah.
I definitely recommend that you guys check them out.
And now we are on our way to Punta Mosquito. Just as the name says, there's gonna be a lot of mosquitoes there. So we got our repellent with us and we're gonna walk there. So just gonna try and walk along the beach.
I hope we get to see flamingos.
Yeah. One thing actually that you must consider when you go to Punta Mosquito is to only go during low tide. I checked on the tide calendar and it says at 2:15 there's low tide today.
Yeah, you can already see the water's going back pretty far.
It's 1:30 now, so we'll be there at perfect time. Alright, so we made it to Punta Mosquito. This is the last mile that we can walk to on the beach. So now we have to go into the water, find the sandbank. There's some people already out there. They're like actually waist deep. So we're gonna have to carry Milka for a while.
Yeah, and we should not get too far behind them so that way we know exactly where to walk.
So yeah, let's go on to this adventure.
When you said low tide, I had a very different imagination.
Me too. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's because it's full moon or something.
Yeah, maybe. So I think we have to look for the light parts of the water.
Yeah. I think at some point I might have to take your backpack and hold it above my head. Yeah, I mean the guys, you can't see it on the camera, but there's people over there that look like chest deep.
No way.
Hey Milka, you enjoying your ride? This is definitely a good workout, not just for Larry right now, but also because you're going through water that is like knee deep at this point, so I can feel my legs working out. It's beautiful. How are you doing, Larry?
Huh?
How are you doing?
Good. All right, we failed. We were not able to make it.
It was chest deep and we just have too many things with us.
Yeah.
At some point I had to take Milka and Larry had to put his backpack onto his shoulder because it was so deep and the waves kept coming our way, and like Milka was really heavy. Milka weighs 12 kilos, okay?
Yes.
We were super close to making it, but at some point, like, we just had to say, okay, no, this is getting too risky now because we have a lot of electronics in this backpack. And I feel like this is something that not a lot of people show you online, is how to get to actually Punta Mosquito. And if that is the way we're actually gonna do some Googling now and see if there's any other way to get there.
You can definitely get there by walking, but you just have to be really mindful about if you have any valuable electronics in your bag, because my bag did get wet.
Yeah.
So, and it was getting a little too risky. I didn't want, like, we have the drone, we have the camera, we have
and
phones,
also if you have small kids or dogs,
Yeah,
you know,
that's true.
it's actually quite complicated. So you can definitely swim there, you can definitely get there, you know.
can walk there, you don't need to swim.
Yeah, okay, yeah. It's just that the water was up to my chest, so
Yeah.
it's practically swimming.
Yeah.
We did just come back to shore. Milka actually swam back to shore a little bit. Every now and then I let her swim a couple of minutes. And there's this really nice beach bar. We're just gonna get a beer now, have a look at if there's any other way to get to the sandbank.
Okay, so we are going to make another attempt. We had to re-strategize. We checked Google Maps, satellite images, and oh, look, this is what we really need to be doing. That's the true secret. So we found another way. We're gonna walk along the shore where possible, and then we'll try to enter in through a different area to hit the sandbar.
We'll take you with us, so stay tuned.
Let's do it.
Okay, I hope you guys can hear me. It's quite windy. We are at what it seems to be the last point right now, but we're looking at another couple, and she is also chest deep. So I'm gonna see if I can zoom in. Yeah,
It's too much to.
Okay, so we just actually spoke to this couple that we just seen in the water. They came out and they were just like, don't do it, just don't do it. Because they were saying that they actually made it to the sandbank and it was still like chest deep for her, and all the way walking on the sandbank it still was. So this might have something to do with the fact that we just had 2 hurricanes here over the last month, or maybe it's because it's full moon. I don't know. I have no idea.
It also rained this morning.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, we weren't lucky today, but that doesn't mean that you're not going to be lucky. Hopefully you will see all the amazing things that you get to see over here. You know, make sure that you check out the weather before, or you check. I have no idea how to check this, but check before you come here. They basically said, like, you know, the whole way through they had to carry the backpack on their heads, and even when they were walking on the sandbank. So unfortunately we won't be able to do this with Milka today. I thought Milka could just like walk with us on the
Honestly, my
sandbank.
imagination of like a sandbar, it was just going to be sand that we're literally walking on, not that the water is going to be, you know, up to our chests. So it still looks beautiful.
Yeah, it's still only 3:30, so we're gonna go to the beach and make the best of it.
Yeah, sun is shining. Let's do it.
All right. One thing I forgot to say is that this couple, they also said that they didn't even see anything. So they weren't able to see any fish or flamingos or birds or anything like that. Yeah, also just something for you to know so you can plan accordingly if the water is high.
Negro con azúcar, baby, please.
Okay, so we just made it back from our walk from Punta Mosquito attempt. That's what we would call it.
Yeah.
And now we're actually back at the place where we had brunch, Playa Nanya. And now we got a little lounger.
Smoothie.
It's
on the way.
I got a cocktail on the way. And I guess we're gonna catch a sunset over here maybe. Unless we go somewhere else for sunset.
Yeah. Let's see where the night takes us.
Okay, sounds great. This is Ku, God of the Forest. Charlie got the La Mela Mela, which is chocolate, banana, walnut, cinnamon, and vegetable milk. Charlie's drink is 140 pesos, and my drink was 240 pesos.
All right, so we escaped a little bit of rain and we just ran over here to the Roots restaurant, which is famous for their lobster pizza. which we now ordered. And can't wait to try it. I've never had anything like that. So,
No, never.
Yeah.
Lobster on pizza. I'm not sure how it's gonna be, but I'm excited to find out. It's highly raved about, so let's see.
We'll show you.
Tus caderas no mientan como Shaki. Ese cuerpo de dulce, tráelo aquí. With all these summer night walks, summer night talks, sweet night thoughts. Summer night dance, sweet romance. Azúcar del amor.
You like it?
It's good, but I didn't get any lobster on my piece yet.
Okay. Try again.
It's interesting.
You like lobster rolls, though.
I do, but I guess it's a little bit weird to have it on a pizza, I would say. But I can see why some people do it. I would probably say that it's not something that I would necessarily order all the time, but it is good. Definitely a good amount for 2 people.
Tease me, tell me you want me. Vibras buenas, labios de cherry. Baila como.
We made it into a taxi. Okay, and this is a 6-minute ride, or well, let's see how long it's gonna be.
Azúcar del amor. Ese sabor tan sexy, rico. Canela de dulce, yo te pido. Azúcar, azúcar, ya, baby.
All right, guys, if you have liked this video, please support this channel by giving it a thumbs up and subscribing to our channel for more travel videos just like this and lots of other awesome stuff that we're going to be posting soon.
And I must say that maybe even though that the weather wasn't the most beautiful that it could be, I would still rate this island like really high. I would definitely come back. I really think it's a beautiful island. It's a very chilled island. I really like Isla Holbox.
Yeah, and I think we're definitely coming back here one day in the high season.
Yes,
so.
in the high season.
Yeah.
In the high season. So I definitely recommend checking it out in the high season. Low season, hurricane season, even though there were no hurricanes, the streets are bad. But anyway, we will see you guys next time. Bye.
See you in the next video.